Greetings, 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 greetings. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? What's up? Listen, I was called to the table. Messages are coming through in regards to this is why you're chosen. Ashe, you are chosen for this work, for this path, for this spirituality. Ashe, Ashe, you are chosen. You are being chosen for this. If you're getting an inkling of wanting to explore, Ashe, or needing to soothe a curiosity, Ashe, Ashe, don't take anything as chance. And if you must, then take it by chance you were chosen. Ashe, Ashe. I always consult with Poe to see what's going on, and two energies popped out. You have fear and you have waterproof, baby. It is time for you to acknowledge your fears in regards to it, but it's coming to you for a reason. First, ask yourself, why? Why are you fearful? What have you heard? What have you seen? What have you read that is causing you such great pause? Asking yourself, did you go into this with an open heart or open mind? Or are you going into it with fear from the things that you think you know because you heard them, seen them, read them? But the question is, have you experienced them for yourself? Ashe, Ashe. And if you have, then you are definitely gifted. And that's part of the reason why you're chosen. And that's part of the reason why you're gifted, baby. See, we all have gifts and magic and power, free will, Ashe. We all have the ability to tap into other energies, Ashe, Ashe. Or transport energies onto others, people, places, and things, Ashe. And it's time to waterproof yourself. Protect yourself. Let go of everything that you think you know, everything that you've heard, you've seen. Ashe, get an understanding for yourself. That's how protection works. You have to find what aligns to you. You have to find what is divine for you, to you, because of you. Ashe, Ashe. They're telling you that, yes, you may be afraid, and rightfully so. The unknown, baby. Hey. But we warriors, Amethyst and Clover, we are not here to allow people, places, and things to put so much fear in our heart that we're using that as our protection. Can you see the crazy in that? Ashe, aye, bo bo, Ashe, yo. So that's what Poe was coming through to tell you, baby. Let's start there. Ashe. Thank you, Poe. Thank you. Yes, 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 and yes. There's a reason that you're chosen. There's a reason that you're here during this time. Ashe, whether you have been on your path forever or a day, there is a reason that you're here. Ashe, Ashe. Yes. The first word is coming through, the first energy, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Dare to do things differently, baby. Manifest your travel dreams. Yes. Move to a new location. Let's start with that energy. We're talking about fears, and we're talking about waterproof, being protected. Ashe. Taking this journey, it is an adventure. Rocking with the ATRs, baby. Regardless of the path, regardless of the religion, Ashe, that energy is a part of the all. And that is so vast, and that's why there's a lot of wiggle room for everything that is, and everything that isn't, and known unknowns and unknown knowns, and the unknown of knowns that are unknown, and the unknowns known that are unknown. Ashe, aye, bo bo, Ashe, yo. Come through Boondocks. Check that episode out. Ashe, Ashe. But yes, this path is an adventure. So don't allow fear to cripple you from exploring. That's what the negative energies and low vibrations, your ego, your pride, unless you're allowing those things to control you, then yeah, they get to choose the path of which door they're going to walk through. Life is about balance. There's light and there's dark. You can't have dark without light, and you wouldn't know light without dark. Ashe, ashe, ayi bobo, ashe yo. And if not, you know what I'm saying? Ashe. The best way to start, and it also works, it's like a duality during this Gemini season. You're rocking with your spirit, yes, and your intuition. You're learning while implementing. A lot of us, hey, myself included, according to the things, that's my way of saying I'm going to take things slow. Listen, a lot of us like to research, study, build up that confidence, and I use the quotation marks because you will never know true confidence until you step in it. It's not the build up, it's the step in it. You have confidence automatically. Yes, we like to give ourselves pep talks, and yes, we like to feel that energy. Big cat energy, yes. Fire energy. Ashe, Leo energy has been rocking, so take a look into that. Ashe, meditate. How? Why are you chosen? Meditate. Ground yourself. Center yourself. And go on an adventure. And you don't have to force it. And when you close your eyes and you see those stars, you start seeing colors swirling around. You start seeing images and visions of trees. Yes, you're really seeing those things. That is your mind's eye. That is your first eye. That is your third eye, baby. As General Pop will call it, your third eye. Yes, those colors that you're seeing, they're really there. Yes, they are. The image and the way they're moving and swirling and dipping, darting out. Yes, breathe. Calm down. Yes, you see that square or that rectangle, that triangle. Yes, you see that door. Yes. And if not, do not try to force yourself to see it. Relax. What's meant for you to see is meant for you to see. Guided meditation or not. And guided meditation really does help. Yes. It's an adventure. It's an adventure. That's how you get the protection. You start to trust yourself. You start to trust what you see. That is the greatest protection. A lot of energy work, spiritual work, baby, whatever you want to call it, root work, baby, requires you to protect yourself. Your aura, your energy, your space, inside and out. Inside and out. And you may have questions, well, how do I do that? Meditate. So when you hear, you're going to see a force field and it's gold. Maybe yours is not gold, baby. Maybe yours is lime green. What a break. Stay hydrated. Yes. And they're also speaking of taking action. Oh, yeah, baby, I get my water in, so rock with the kid. Ashe, ashe. Yes. Action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action toward your dreams. Move forward with confidence. That's what I was just saying. The confidence of it all. The confidence. You have to really get into it. Let's get into it. You know that there's a reason that this is pulling you, calling you. Ground yourself in it. Ground yourself in it. Ashe, ashe. The time is now to act now. Get to moving. That's how you build your confidence. Ashe, ashe. Waterfalls. And again, it is really effortless. Once you, they're saying let go of your fears. But if you don't know how to let go of your fears and they must come along for the ride, then you just must every time overcome. Those are your hurdles. So when we have hurdles in life, it's those things. Sometimes it is the things that we're bringing along with us that is preventing us from getting us to where we want to be, where we need to be, where we feel as though we should be. Ashe, ashe. Those are the hurdles. Your fears are the hurdles. Ashe. Once you start to see that, taking your fears along for the ride, and then you start to see that it wasn't as scary as you thought it was, then you'll be able to let go of your fears. There's no reason at that point to hold on to them. It wasn't as scary as you thought it was. It wasn't as bad as you thought it was, right? Taking things step by step, but you got to get moving. They're encouraging you. Yes, you are chosen. Let's get started, please. And it will be effortless. This is natural. This is a part of your DNA, baby. This is in you, because of you, for you, by you, according to the Pataki folklores and the legends of you. Because there's a lot of ways and reasonings and you know, why we here and how we got here. Come through. And again, they're saying vigilance. Stone people. So some people really do need to pay attention to their messages. You're overlooking something. You're overlooking the beauty of you being chosen. Ashe, ashe. And they're also telling me to focus. 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 Ashe, I hear you. I was about to start to speak spiritually, but this is for general pop, baby. This is for the warriors, baby. This isn't just about me. Ashe, Ayi, Robo. Ashe, yo. Yes, 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 and yes. Go near some water. Some are being encouraged to do a water cleansing. We've been talking about that. Once you've been doing your cleansings and you've gotten used to that and acclimated with that, that is the very first step of, you know, your protection. Making sure that you and your environments are clean. Ashe, waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls, baby. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Letting your fears control you. You need to listen. Listen. So they're asking you to be still. Be quiet. And just listen. Close your eyes. And what you need to see will come through. And it's to trust that. It happens so effortlessly. For real. If you're not really focusing on it, if you don't have any stigmas or restrictions or anything like that, fear associated with it, when it comes through, baby, it happens so effortlessly. It's like a pop. Yes. Warrior. Listen. Focus. Assertiveness. Rise. And again, action. Listen. Yes. Speaking to my amethyst and clover. We warriors out here in these streets, baby. We're not fearful of anything. Not to the point of allowing it to cripple us and not get that job done. Assert yourself. You're being chosen. With all the energies and everything that's taking place right now. Your power, your willpower, you are needed. It is time to get suited and booted, baby. It's time. It's time to fight for you. It's time to fight for your purpose. It is time to fight for you. And this could honestly be an inward battle. That's 47. You're entertaining so many possible. Oh, that's 43. That is a 7. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Yes, you're fighting so much inside of you. There's so many options and possibilities and what could happen, what should happen. Baby, all of it is possible and none of it is possible. You won't know until you actually go through it. Ashe, rise to the occasion. Your ancestors, Lawaz, Orisha, spirit guides are asking you to rise up to the challenge. It is time to go on an adventure. It is time to take action. It is time to allow yourself to be who you meant to be. Powerful. Magnetic. Listen, the kid has exerted a lot of energy. A lot of energy. Shout out to Mr. Seaborn. Love you, baby. Ashe, ashe. Yes. Joy, 37. That Gemini energy is still popping. We got 43, and I said that twice. 43 and 34. 43 and 34. Mirror images. Mirror images. The joys of it all. Affirmation, surroundings, light, and beauty. Yes. Yes, you are chosen to be light during these dark times. You're being activated time and time and time again. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to how you are the alchemist in your life and how you change a thing, baby. If you focus on the dark, you're an alchemist. It's going to get dark. If you see that dark, use your power, use your free will, your spirit, baby. Use that. Affirm yourself. You are strong. You are bold. You are brave. You were chosen for this. Yes. It is a beautiful thing. We started out with fear. You're finding the beauty in it. That is going to help to release more fear. Release more fear. You're learning this for yourself. Don't be so quick to take other people's word for anything. Well, baby, let me not say that so strongly because that's how I was raised. Ashe, ashe. That's how this warrior was built. If there's some questioning, if there's some turbulence, when you're hearing things and seeing things and reading things and people are saying things, if it's not peace, you want to get some clarification. Ashe, ashe. Ask a question or two. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. Ask. Make sure that you're open to receive the answer with no fear. Some of us want answers, but we secretly don't. And I don't ask questions that I'm not prepared for. Ashe, ashe, but that means I must sit and ground myself and do the shadow work. Shadow work is not as scary as people think it is. These are your truths. You put them there. And you allowed low vibrating energy, negative energy to feed. You turned a molehill into a mountain. Baby, start from scratch. I've been saying it's been raining a lot. Shango, Oya, all the dark goddesses have been coming through. Ashe, Ogun is always rocking and popping. Papa Legba is always the gate master and master of the word, baby. Ashe, Trickster energy is always ever present. But this is why they have been asking. Get to know who you are. And the only way to do that is that you have to take action. And you have to understand that when you're on this journey, ego, low self, low vibrating energies, whatever it is you want to call it, your shadows, baby, fear, ashe, ashe. They may not necessarily want you to go on this journey. They definitely don't, because you start to understand that, yeah, they will always be there, but they're no longer in control. That's what they don't want. It's time to rise up to everything that you think you know. And really go on this journey and explore and find the beauty and the joy in it. Look at that. Mirror images, y'all. Mirror images. And they have been rocking with day and night. It is time. The world needs you. Yes. You need you. Before any and everything. Oh, yes, come through reading. You first, remember? Connecting to yourself first. You need you. Your spirit needs you. You want this. You need this. This is a part of your purpose. This is a part of your journey. Temple, inner being, visualizations, and sacred space. Baby, come through. Yes. Create a sacred space. This is how you put things into action. Not just doing it because it's the thing to do. And hell, even if that is the reason that you did it, it's already set up, baby. Rockage. Huh? See how it'll grow? It may start out as some frivolous thing. I'm going to just do it just because. And then you got scared. Fear jumped in. And you was like, whoa. But for some reason, it's still sitting there. Yes, you've neglected it. Yes, it's collecting dust. Yes, all that stuff. But nonetheless, baby, it is still sitting there. See that? That's because it's your purpose. And you need it now. And look at you. It's already set up. Go ahead and do that cleansing. You know how to do that. It's in your knapsack. Once you learn a thing, baby, you learn a thing. And then once you know a thing, baby, you know a thing. Huh? Go ahead. Yeah, it's not as effortless as it used to be. You're a little rusty. It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead. Clean it now. Make it beautiful again. And that's not just speaking of your actual outside altar. That is also speaking of your temple, baby. You. inside and out. Whatever needs a cleansing, cleansing. Whatever needs a healing, heal it. Whatever needs a let go, let go. But they're telling you at this stage of the game, you've already done that. But for some reason, you're taking all of that and holding on to it, and you've turning it back into a fearful thing. You've already accomplished a lot of things. Let those things go. You're not even acknowledging the accomplishments that you made because you don't think you've made it. It really was that easy. It really was that simple. It was not as scary as you thought it was. You graduated and yet you still want to sit in the same class. Why? Why? And then again, they're speaking of visualization. They're speaking of, like I said, that meditation and the things that you're seeing with your mind's eye. You really are seeing those things. Practice it. Cultivate it. Nurture it. Get to know it. Get to see how it moves and shapes and bends. Ashe, ashe. Don't put pressure on it. It's effortless. Then you don't have to do nothing but sit still. Just be there. Be presently in the moment, even as you're meditating. Be presently in the moment. And then we have echoes. Yes, ancient culture, roots, customs. I love it. I told you, baby, you're being activated. You are chosen. You are a warrior. Yes, it is time. It is time. Echoes 20. That 26 comes out to be an 8. So that was a spiritual time in the temple. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they're asking you. And if you're really listening, you really are getting your ritualistic work. You're like, well, how do I get it set up? They're asking you, listen. They're telling you, clean your space. Ashe, ashe. Clean yourself. Ashe, ashe. Then cleanse your space. Cleanse yourself. That is when you're doing it on the physical and on the spiritual. And concentrate all. Ashe, ashe. Everything that needs to be clean, clean. Everything. Clean. Ain't no point in you cleaning and cleansing yourself and then trying to clean and cleanse your space. Take that to your altar. Ashe, ashe. They're telling you, clean your space. Clean all your objects. Make sure your windows are open. Don't just have that shit swirling around. You know? Then cleanse. Concentrate. Light your candles. You know? Bless yourself. Grace yourself. Beautify yourself. Pamper yourself in your oils. Ashe. Ashe. Dress your cards, your candles, floor to water. Baby, however it is that you work. Aye, bo. Maybe some rosemary. Ashe. Ashe. Maybe some tea tree. Ashe. Getting rid of all the negative energies. Ashe. Ashe. Using it with your mind, body, and spirit. Aye, bo. Ashe, yo. Yes. Clean, cleanse, concentrate. Step 1. Ashe. Ashe. Step 2. Ground yourself. Remember? We're centering ourselves in regards to who we are and what we're about. Things that we know that are true. That's how we're going to anchor ourselves. Who are you? Ashe. Start with your name. Start with your babies, your children, your friends, your loved ones. Baby, your ancestors. Ashe, your front line. Mine looks a little something like this. I am safe. I am secure. I am rooted, suited, and booted, baby. Ashe, 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 yo. Ashe, yo. Aye, boo-boo. Ashe, yo. I am full of love, divine guidance, peace, and righteousness. Ashe, ashe. I am divinely protected, guarded, cloaked, if necessary. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Any root work and shadow work that needs to come up or come through, I am a warrior, baby, and I am ready. Well, this is why I'm at the table. Ashe, ashe. May no ill thought, words, curses, hexes, spells, negative energy, low vibration cross me, my aura, my aura, all my aortic fields, baby. Ashe, ashe, that energy is popping. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. Yes, that's how you get started. They communicate very well if you're listening, and Mercury is back back from retrograde, baby. Let's be clear, and that's what he's saying. Messages are coming through. That energy is speeding up. They say Mercury is the fastest planet, baby. So communication, that energy, those words is popping. Remember, they were saying, oh yeah, some of you may not be ready dealing in with that shadow work and, setting that foundation. Remember that. We were talking about setting that foundation. Getting our words and thoughts and our feelings, our emotions and everything on one accord. Because we were going to have to say something. We were going to have to do something. Well, that time is now. That time is now. Listen to nature. Huh? When you think a thought, if you hear those birds going, it's confirmation, baby. That time is now. Ancient energy, your cultural energy, it is calling you. It is time to become one with it. To balance it all out. Ashe, ashe. Why is it that in our culture, we're readily, and I understand the thing, baby. There's a lot of names linked to that. A lot of energy comes along with that. Jim Crow, slavery, all of that shit. I get it. But at the same time, at this day and age, when our ancestors have gone through everything, our elders, let's be clear, because it ain't been that long ago, baby. Let's be clear. Our elders have broke chains. I just heard Foxy. Niggas out of jail, but they still locked up. I'm just saying. Free yourself. It's nothing for you to do. It's already been done. It's time for you to go on your journey and explore. Our culture is not dead. Not dead. Oh, and I'm gonna do baby, I got questions. I was yesterday years old when I realized that there was a thing of being black and being biracial, baby. We're gonna chop that up too. But we're gonna focus here. Understanding your customs and understanding your roots. Knowing that ours have been demonized. But look at the power in that, baby. You want to take some energy and change that shit. If it's so fearful and it's so bad and it's so wrong and it's so ugly, you got to find the power in that. That's not meant to be fucked with. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, but we have our own cultural customs, our own roots. And yes, you are the chosen one. You have been chosen. And I promise you, and I guarantee, you're not the only one in your family. But it starts with you. Ashe, ashe, ayi bobo, asheo. Listen, the energy of water is definitely ever present. Ever present. Give me a minute. Pause for the cause, baby. It has come through. Sorry about that. Yes. Some of us need to pour out our libations, baby. Ashe, ashe. Yeah, a couple of my cards got a little wet. Had to put them in the window. No worries. Ashe. Cleansing. Purifying. Getting rid of that energy. Ashe, ashe. Finding the beauty in every situation. Yes, it all depends on how you view things. Your precious cards get wet. They're just cards. Ashe, I'm the vessel, I'm the energy, I'm the portal. This is visual stimulation. Yes, Ashe, ashe, that's how I view it. No matter how much I spent on the card. Ashe, ashe. Or you can be like, God damn it, and be mad. Your energy definitely, learn from this Gemini energy, baby. It will flip-flop. It will switch. It's duality. It's wherever you're aligning yourself to be. I looked at that as a learning lesson. Spirit said, hey, let them know that cleansing that purification. Yeah, and then maybe pouring out your libations. Getting the habit, getting the practice of that. Getting comfortable with it. You know how to do it. It's effortless. We've been seeing it and viewing it and watching it forever in one way or another. Ashe, ashe. Yes. Mm-hmm. You're chosen. And that can be a very scary thing. You don't even understand why. But understanding why is in the journey. It's in the journey. I am open to receive. They're asking you. Be open. That's 24. That's a 6. We just had that 6-6 energy. Yeah, you got something going on there. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. And it is a scary thing. You know, it's so scary that it's like, I'm going to just tread lightly. And they're saying, yeah, go on, my child. Continue. 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 Ashe. Ashe. We have 23. I have a higher purpose. Listen. Be open to receive that you have a higher purpose. Ayi bobo. Oh, come through. I am determined. Yeah, don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything stop you. Huh? That honey, that's that Oshun coming through. That's 42. That's another 6. I was saying that 6-6 energy. Ashe, ashe. 24 and 46. I'm Robin. 24 and 42. And it's my mind is already blended. I just want y'all to know it's already blended. But yeah, 42 and 24. Mirror images. But that's still 6-6. Coming through with that energy. That's seeing things from a different perspective. Seeing things, you know, as they come with no expectations, no fear, no doubts. Yeah. And this is a team effort. So you're never alone. You're never alone. Ancestors, remember? Spirit guides, spirit angels, luas, or none of that, or all of that. But we're talking about being chosen for this work, this path. So it's all of that, baby. Definitely at the root of the pinnacle is a divine source. Ashe. Ashe, whatever that he, she, they look like to you. Because we have a lot of different folklores. We have our own folklores. Get to know them. Ashe, start with your family folklores. My family's big. Listen, my ancestors and elders, baby, they could tell a story. Many stories to tell. And they all swore they saw this. They swear to this day, never in all of my long-legged life have they ever deterred from the things that they've said they've seen when they were kids, baby. Ashe, ashe. Those are the folklores and those are the legends of your own. Those stories. Remember the childhood stories that, you know, you heard as a kid. Your family read as a tribe, baby. Because I know it wasn't just mine. Ayi bobo. And then carry on that legacy. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I am a dreamer. I am a dreamer. Close your eyes. Meditate. Remember seeing all those beautiful colors. Being present in the moment. Yes, it is an exciting time to see. But don't get caught up into that. Focus. Relax. And continue on the journey. I am fearless. Warrior spirit. That warrior spirit, and not in just us. In our kids. Remember carrying on those legacies, all the young ones. Letting go of all the stigmas. They only still exist because we keep focusing on that existence. Ashe. And there's a whole nother, baby, listen. I release what serves me No. Oh, I release what doesn't serve me. Yeah, that black and white is blended into the black and white when you start getting over here, baby. Listen. Shed your tears. Warriors cry too. It takes great strength to really expose yourself and be vulnerable and allow yourself to release. That is the very first step in healing. Crying, releasing. In those tears, you are acknowledging. You're not hiding from you. You're acknowledging what you know, you feel, and you know that it's true. No time hasn't changed enough where you can just openly embrace without having people looking and saying some shit. Have you ever? Time is changing. So yeah, release that shit. This is a good time. This is a perfect time. This is a divine time to come on through. Your activation comes at a good time. Not like, maybe not like my time. 20, 25 years ago, baby, I was definitely the anomaly, or so I thought. But then once I started to really align myself to my journey and start to explore, I saw that I was not the only one. And it took me a lot of turns, baby, to finally accept my path. There's a lot that goes along for this ride. There's a lot in here. There's a lot in here. And I like to make sense of it all. So I come through, birth. My foundation has no religion. There's a lot of spirituality. And a lot of spirituality has turned into religion. That's why. Understand a thing. When you know a thing, you know a thing. Understand. That's why. No issues with religion. None. I just don't like it when others try to instill and enforce religious beliefs that doesn't align to you. That anything that you align yourself outside of that, that's wrong. When you're using the spirituality in what I'm practicing in your religion, that's a clusterfuck, and I don't appreciate that. That's part of that letting go and understanding the thing. You don't have to hate Christianity. Culture is a part of the all. We have always taken nothing and turned it into something. Listen. Our culture, our faith, our spiritual practices, they're not lost. They may be like, that's hocus pocus, But you got a whole wick out here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We have culture too. And it's no scarier than anybody else's religions and practices. None. It's not. Ours is just more richly rooted. Ashe, ashe. Be happy. This is a beautiful time. You are happy. And there's that 8 again. 8s are popping out. 6s are popping out. Listen. Be happy. There's nothing wrong with being chosen to do your purpose, to be put on this earth. This is what you're here to do. I think everybody's looking for that activation, and it doesn't happen simultaneously, or it could. We don't know because we're focused on our activation, and you'll see. But you got to take this time to focus on you. You may be thinking way too ahead of the curve. Step by step. Isn't it how you see when people have a fear of heights and they say, don't look down, stay focused, and one step at a time. Do not allow your ego or your fears or your low vibrating energies to pop up to the surface to the point where you can't see your goals. You can't see the end. You can't focus. It's too much in your path. So you have no choice. Without even realizing that you're doing it, you start to move around and start to look elsewhere. And somehow or another, you do see how far down is. Fear came up. That's what fear wanted you to see. It doesn't want you to cross the path. It likes to stay in control. Now, if that happens, you already know your techniques. You center yourself. You breathe. You calm yourself down. You allow spirit to lead. You affirm yourself. You remember your mission. You understand the assignment. And you start over. And you open your eyes. You focus. And you put one foot in front of the other. You're not new to this. You're true to this. And you're happy for all of your hardships and all of your blessings. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the what the fuck. You're happy for it all at this point. That means you've experienced so much. So much has gotten you prepared, remember? You wanted to be prepared. You wanted to be ready. You're ready. I am a creator. Yeah, this is what I was saying. It starts with you. It starts with you. And that's a 28. That comes out to be a 10. Cycles, beginning and endings. Maybe some are being called for pendulum work. Decision. Yeah, remember, we're at that crossroad where we have to make that decision. Are we going to accept our path, our calling, our purpose, or are we not? Now is that time. There's no more pussyfooting around with it. Huh? They say this one too? Agar. Mastery. Yeah. That's definitely putting in that work. Grounding yourself. Balance. And they're saying some, you've perfected that. You've been working a long time on that. Congratulations, it's time to move on to the next step. Now that you have grounding underway, you've mastered that, you've perfected that. Now it's time to move on. So when you find yourself taking an interest in things, check my time. Oh, I'm late. Gotta go. Let me wrap this up real quick. When you find yourself mastering one thing, you got to move on, because that's the way that you implement it. You got to implement it. Having the courage, facing your fears, and actually stepping into it. And some are being called for pendulum work. And we're going to leave that there because I really do have to go. So yeah, I'll come back with a part 2. And we'll dig into the pendulums, your decision makings, and how you can start to, learn and implement at the same time. They're teaching us things are moving faster. You no longer just can sit on it. You have to now implement it. And some are being encouraged to implement while learning. Ashe, ashe. So yeah, pendulum work. I love it. Peace.